If I had to start again with my relationship with money, I wouldn't start with a savings app or a spreadsheet. I wouldn't look for the right business model or the next strategy. I would start with my identity, because the amount of money in your life isn't just about what you do. It's about who you believe you are and whether your nervous system feels safe holding that version of you. Disclaimer: what I'm going to share today is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is not about stocks or saving plans. This is about the subconscious energetics behind your financial reality. And if that offends your logic, click off this video right now. That's your nervous system resisting the very thing that could help shift everything for you. Welcome back to my channel. I am Jess Pinili. If you're new here, I help high-achieving, ambitious women in businesses and careers to not only rebuild their self-concept, but to step into their wealthiest, most express lives. If you love the topic of this video, hit the subscribe button. Money is an identity mirror. Your financial reality is a direct reflection of your subconscious identity, not your conscious desires. More than 90% of your daily actions, emotional reactions, and decisions are governed by subconscious programming, much of which was set by the age of 7. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your self-concept. If you believe deep down that you're irresponsible with money or that money is hard to keep, you will act accordingly, no matter how much money you consciously desire. This is not about laziness. This is about emotional safety. The nervous system prioritizes being familiar over fulfillment. So even if your current financial reality feels limiting, it feels known, and your body will protect you from the discomfort of expansion. I want you to ask yourself this: what identity do I inhabit when I make financial decisions? What beliefs are coded into me from my childhood? Do I feel guilty when I receive more? Do I fear losing it when I have it? This is the real audit, not your income statement, your identity. So, safety is the new strategy. Let's deconstruct the hustle myth with neuroscience. Your amygdala, the fear processing part of your brain, cannot distinguish between emotional and physical danger. If receiving money has resulted in chaos, pressure, or loss in your past, your brain flags that as dangerous. This is why some women in business actually panic after their biggest launch. It isn't sabotage, it's a nervous system crash. Their identity has not caught up with their new external reality. Wealth isn't just an outer game. It is a somatic practice. If your body doesn't feel safe holding more, you will unconsciously release it. This might look like unexpected bills, stopping visibility efforts, or emotional shutdown. So what's required for safety and success? Resensitization, breathwork, vagus nerve activation, slow morning routines, somatic experiencing. These aren't just wellness trends. They are actually recoding your baseline. It is teaching your body that wealth is safe. Wealth is stable. Wealth is allowed. You want to grow your income? Start by expanding your capacity. So let's go into the identity loop that actually sabotages wealth. The brain is wired for efficiency, not evolution. It conserves energy by repeating the same loops. This costs less mental effort. This is why so many women actually repeat the same money patterns even when they know better. Here's exactly what that identity loop looks like. Number 1, belief. I always mess up with money. Number 2, behavior, overspending, avoidance, guilt. Number 3, the outcome, budget blown, shame cycle initiated. And number 4, confirmation. See, I am bad with money. The nervous system then breathes a sigh of relief, not because you're safe, but because you are familiar. To be able to break this, you must disrupt the loop with conscious, high agency action. Every time you make a new decision in alignment with your future self, even if your body trembles and it starts to constrict, you begin to rewire your identity. This is neuroplasticity in action. Your brain forms new neural pathways through repetition. The more often you act as a wealthy version of yourself, the more normal it becomes. But remember, it's not enough to intellectually know all of this. You need to embody it. Here are 4 embodiment practices that you can start to integrate. Number 1, morning identity conditioning. Before external input hijacks your state, aka social media, take 5 minutes to visually and viscerally step into the wealthy version of yourself. Feel it in your body. Use phrases like, I am the woman who moves with power and ease. Number 2, wealth sensitization journaling. I want you to replace your standard journaling prompts with prompts that stimulate emotional safety. Prompts such as, how am I safe to receive today? Where do I feel contraction around money? What identity am I rehearsing right now? Number 3, somatic anchoring. After receiving money, pause. Do not rush into the next thing. Place your hands on your body. I like to place my hand on my heart. Feel the expansion and affirm, this is safe. I get to have this. Which brings us to number 4, micro expansions. Calibrate to more by doing tiny things that stretch your edges. Upgrading a purchase, tipping generously, or holding eye contact during a sales conversation. These are identity reps. I want you to see how this plays out in real life. I'm going to share a small example from 3 of my clients that have been practicing the things that I have been teaching you in this video. Client A, the hyper earner and the undersaver. She could manifest money fast, but it vanished just as quickly. Her identity was tied to survival mode success. We anchored rituals of stillness and daily safety anchors, things that brought her body back to the present moment when something came up to do with money. Within 6 months, she surpassed her savings goal and didn't feel like she was chasing anymore. Client B, the avoidant CEO. She made 6 figures, but she never tracked her finances. Her core belief was, I'll mess it up. We layered gentle financial rituals with nervous system co-regulation. For the first time, she created a profit plan without the panic and hit her first 30% profit month, which takes us to client C, the quiet powerhouse. She was terrified to be seen, even though her work was life-changing. Her subconscious linked visibility to being judged. This, of course, impacted her income. Through mirror identity work, nervous system recalibration, and daily micro expansions, she started to show up daily online and tripled her income within a year. Each transformation wasn't tactical. It was biological. I just want to remind you that you do not need to do more when it comes to your financial reality. You do not need to prove yourself into abundance. You need to become the version of you who is already allowed to have it. This is what wealth identity is all about. Rehearsing a new emotional home, so money no longer feels like pressure or pain. If this video opened your eyes, click over to my next video where I break down the 4 energetic and strategic shifts that every business owner needs to know to build a profitable and sustainable business. Your wealth isn't waiting on the world. It is waiting on you. I will see you in the next video.